why there's no smoke detectors in this. Go ahead, state your registry. Super Habag Hayat Ban Yehuda Ban Yashala. Yahweh Shem Yashai Bragatham. You can set it up there.
La Yashala.
La Yashala. All right, prep the scroll. Turn that side upside down. So we had to take the wrap off. So. Go ahead, grab it. All right. With that, Amadim, which means to stand. Sar, which means to turn. Panyahakadam, which means to face towards the east. And we're going to start with the Lord's Prayer and the Lashon Kodash. Go ahead, Tazier.
The anointing, right? This one?
Yeah, that one. Oh, no, the Lord's Prayer. There you go.
Okay. Abaya.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayat.
Shemka.
Shemka. Yahweh.
Malafka.
Walakaka.
Ba'a.
Taba'a.
Baba'atsa.
Ratazaka.
Hayah.
Hayat.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ba'aratza.
Barataza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayat.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Nathanawa.
Nathanawa.
Lakan.
Lakam.
Ka.
Ka.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalakinawa.
Wasalakinawa.
Kawawatinawa.
Kabawatinawa.
Kasalakinawa.
Kasalakinawa.
Kawawatinawa.
Kabawatinawa. Wala'a.
Taba'ayinawa.
Taba'ayinawa.
Banasayawan.
Banasayawan.
Abab.
Abab.
Habashayinawa.
Hawashayinawa.
Ayah.
Mayan.
Right.
Rai.
Kaya.
Hayat.
Laka.
Laka.
Hamalakwa.
Hamalakwa.
Wala.
Wahala.
Wahataparat.
Wahataparat.
La Wanayim.
Liwalumium.
Amen.
Amen. The Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
This is the power prayer, not in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Babakashah.
Babakashah.
Nathanawa.
Nathanawa.
Hakah.
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 Larapara.
Larapa'ah.
Kamakala.
Kalmakala.
Wakalam. No, sorry. Wakal Madawa.
Wakal Madawa.
Hakah.
Hakah.
Lata.
Latahar.
Matasarayim.
Hamatazarayim.
Hakah.
Hakah.
Lakoyum.
Hakayam.
Amamati.
Hamathium.
Hakah.
Hakah.
Wakamawat.
Arakawat.
Abdamawat.
Tama'ala.
Lagarashan.
Lagarashan. Ba'ashem. Yahushai. The waterman. Come on. The power prayer in the English. Lord, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
Blessed Israel.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Barak al-Nawah.
Barak al-Nawah.
Wayashra'ala.
Wayashra'ala.
Wabayah.
Wahabayah.
Saparayim.
Saparium.
Barak.
Ba'ashem. Yahushai. The water. Amen. Now we got the blessings of Israel prayer in English. Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel and the school in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it. Take your time on these last two.
Asha.
Ayanya.
Hariyam.
Ayan.
Yahaba.
Yaba'ah. Azariah. Ma'an. Yahweh. Asha. Shamayam. Wa'arataza. Al-Yatan. Lamawat. Regalka. Al. Yanawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'ah.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Yahushan.
Shamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Tazalka. Al-Yad. Yamyanka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayarak. Balayula. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makarai. Yashamar.
After
After Pascha.
Yahweh.
Yashamar. Taza'afka. Obawa'aka. Ma'aitya. I will lump. Psalm 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'ala shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is the shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. One second. Go ahead and get started. I'll be right back.
Psalms 83.
Go ahead.
I'm done. Alayam.
Ahalayam.
Amya. Aka.
Damayalaka.
Takaraz.
Atakarash.
Wa alakotsat.
Wa'atashakwat.
Kayahanya.
Kayahana.
Hawya Yaka.
Awayabgaka.
Yahama one.
Yahamaya 1.
Wawam Sana.
Wamashana.
Yaka. Nasha. Wa'arashat.
Ra'ash. Wa'arash.
Wa'arash. Yaramonwa.
Now you're going to Imaka.
Yeah, Yamaka.
Yeah.
Select.
No, you good.
Ayamuka.
Imaka.
Yarayo. Wa.
Yarayamwa.
Sawa.
Sawada. Sawad, yeah. Wayata Yaitazawa.
Wayata. Aitawa.
Wayata Yaitazawa.
Wa latisa. Wanya.
I'll tell you for one car.
Amawa.
You're doing good. Omarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wana.
Wana.
Kayayim.
Kakidum.
Magal. Waya.
Magalia.
Wala.
Wala.
Yaraksa.
Yazakar.
Sham. Yashala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Awad.
Awad.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Na white.
Nawaitazawa.
Yakab.
Yakab.
Wa'al Yakab.
Wa'al Yakab.
Bayirta.
Bayarya.
Ya.
Ya.
Karawa.
Karakwa.
Aha.
Ahal.
Ya.
Yeah.
Awayam Yawa.
Adawamu.
Yashamar.
Yamasha.
Yawan.
Wayashma'alim.
Wa'aba.
Mawaba.
Ba. Agarayam.
Wahagarian.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa.
Wa.
I'm a one.
I'm a one.
Wa. I Malaka.
Wa. I'm a lock.
Palasha.
Palasha.
Yashabai.
I'm a Shabia.
Tazwa.
Tazawar.
Gama.
Gum.
Select. Gum. Ayashawa.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawan.
Nalawa.
Aima.
Aima.
Ayawa.
Hayawa.
Harawa.
Darawai.
Labanya.
Labanya.
Lawat. Salah.
Lawat Salah.
Aisha. Laham.
Aisha Laham.
Ka. Maya.
Kamadyan.
Kamay. Kaza. Yara. Ka.
Kasaya Sarah. Go ahead.
Yabayam Yaba.
Kayabyan. You go Banakal. Starts on the previous page.
Nakar.
Nakal.
Kayaswan.
Payaswan.
Na. Shama. Waba. I.
Nashamadwa.
Nasha.
Madwa.
Nashabarwa. Ba I.
Ba'aya.
I the R.
Da'ara.
Ayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
Aman.
Daman La'adama.
Shayatam. Wa.
Shaitamwa.
Naya Ma.
Nadayamawa.
Ka. Araba.
Ka'irab.
Wa. Kazaba.
Wakazaba.
Wa. Kazaba.
Wakazaba.
Wa. Katazal. Manyan.
Wakatazamanai.
Ka.
Ka.
Nasaya.
Kamwa.
Man. Wa.
Nasaya Kamwa.
Ashar. Amar.
Ashar Amar.
Wa. Na. Yasha'al.
Wa Nayasharala.
Na. Wa.
Na Lanawa.
Ata. Na.
Na.
Wa.
Awa.
Allah. Khayam.
Alahayan.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayatam. Waka.
Shaitamwa.
Ga. Gala.
Kagalagala.
Ka. Sha.
Kakwash.
Panya. Wakwash. Lapanya.
Lapanya.
Wakwa.
Rauka.
Ka. Aj.
Ka'ash.
Ira.
Tabaira.
Yaira.
Yaira.
Yaira. Waka. Lahaba.
Wakala Haba.
Allah Harayam.
Dalahat Haryam.
Ka. Da Rapa.
Kam Daradapma.
Ka. Da Rahman. Maba. Saraka.
Basa I Raka.
What's the right of God?
Right. Kawa. Was a what?
What's the
Ka.
Wabasawa Pathka.
Was a cut. Da ba. Bahalam.
Tabahalam.
Ma. La Panyam.
Mala'a. Panyahum.
Palawan.
Palawan.
Waya. Baskwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wasam. Ka. Yawasha.
Kalawan. Wayabakwashwa. Shumka. Yahweh.
Yabasha.
Yabashwa.
Bashwa. Wa. Yabata.
Wayabahalwa.
Wa I. Yada.
I.
Wayakbar.
Wayakapar. Wa.
Wayakbar. Wa. Wa. Yaba.
Wayabadwa.
Wa. Yada I. Wakaya.
Wayadaiwa.
Ata. Sham. Kaya.
Shumka.
Ka. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Labad. Ka. Yawan.
Labaka Ayawan.
Haka. Ha. Ratza.
Al-Koha Aratazar. Psalm chapter 83 in English. Keep not thy silence,
Give not us silence.
O Yahweh.
Oh, Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace,
Honor thy peace.
and be not still,
Be not still.
O Yahweh.
Oh, Yahweh.
For lo,
Follow.
thine enemies make a tumult,
Thy enemies make a tumble.
and they that hate thee
They that hate thee.
have lifted up the head.
Not lift up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people.
and consulted
And consulted
against thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
let us cut them off
let's cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation.
that the name of Yahshua
The name of Joshua
may be no more in remembrance.
will be no more remembered.
So they have consulted together
They have consulted together.
with one consent.
One consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They have confederate against thee.
the tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom.
and the Ishmaelites,
And the Israelites.
of Moab,
And Moab.
and the Hagarine,
And the Hagarines.
Gabal,
Gabal.
and Ammon,
And Ammon.
and Amalek,
And Amalek.
the Philistines,
Philistines.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also was joined with them.
Shall join with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot,
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah.
do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites.
as to Sisera,
As to Sisera.
as to Jabin,
As to Jabin.
at the brook of Kisan,
The brook of Son.
which perished at Endor.
Was perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
Became dung for
Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeid. Yea, all their princes as Zabah and as Zalmunna,
And as Amunah.
who said, let us take to ourselves
Let us say to ourselves,
the houses of God in possession.
the house of God in possession.
O Yahweh,
Oh, Yahweh.
make them like a wheel,
Make them like a wheel.
as the stubble before the wind,
As the stubble before the wind.
as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flames set the mountains on fire.
As the flame burns the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest.
make them afraid
Make them afraid
with thy storm,
with thy storm.
fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame.
that they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
Oh, Yahweh.
let them be confounded
Let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish.
that men may know
That men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the Most High
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Now we got the blessings prayer. Go ahead and flip over.
The blessing prayers in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh,
Wayahshai.
Wa Yahweh Shai,
Wamayaka Allah.
Wa Mayaka Allah,
Wa Alayim.
Wa Alahayim,
Ma'atas. Sorry. Matzazaya,
Matazadya,
Alawat, Yahana,
Alawap Yahana,
Alawapium,
Ha'alawapium,
Ha'azarium,
Hasaranyam,
Ha'Quatza Yanayim,
Ha'quatazayanyam,
Haka Yayam,
Hakayayalyam,
Wa'a Kawatium,
Waha'akwathiam,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'asham,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Tawada,
Tawada,
Aman.
Aman. In the English. Bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh,
and Yahushai,
and Yahushai,
and Michael,
and Michael,
and the angels.
and the angels,
Commanding General Yohanan, the generals,
generals,
the captains,
captains,
the officers,
the officers,
the troopers,
the troopers,
and the sisters.
and the sisters.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of
in the
Yahushai.
name of Yahushai,
Thank you, so be it.
so be it.
That was it. All right. With that, Sar, turn face to front. Go ahead and set the scroll down. And then blow the horn one more time, boom. Shot. Most High in Christ. With that, Shabbat, to sit. Shalom, Yasha Allah, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Brakatah, Yahweh Shema Atam Ba'ashem Yahushai. This is the Isupk. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. We're here to teach the truth of the Bible that so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians are the real Israelites according to the scriptures. Start at Exodus 18 and 20. Exodus 18 and 20. And what we do is we come out here to teach the truth of the Bible that so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans are the real Israelites according to the scriptures, right? And it being the Sabbath service, we're going to go into the Old Testament to read in the Lashawan Kodash. That's good. That's the one. In the Lashawan Kodash, and we're going to continue to uphold our righteous acts, to uphold our culture, reawaken our people in a time where everybody else is distracted by the world and the ways of the world. We're coming into the ways of the Lord. And it's important for us to hold fast to this Sabbath service, to the high holy days. You know, we got the Passover week, which is upon us now. This upcoming week, we'll be congregating with all the nations of Israel. You understand? In the Isupk that's throughout the four corners of the earth. So we got brothers coming from England. We got brothers coming from Trinidad. We got brothers coming from all sorts of zones in the United States. You understand? Because this is where Israel gathers together. The scripture says, gather together, O nation not desired. This is a nation of people that for the longest time were forced to believe that they weren't who the Bible says they were. But no longer are we being fooled by a system that has academically stunted our growth and spiritually stunted our growth with the implementation of the Christian church and everything of the like. And so we're coming back to that culture right now. So let's go ahead and get Exodus chapter 18 and verse 20 and go ahead and get started on that.
Exodus chapter 18 and verse 20.
Come on.
Wow.
What's up?
So tar. It's a Bible thing.
Nah, they can share ours.
Why
They
Amar?
can share ours to their page, like you know how we do whenever we.
A thumb.
Step away from them.
Yeah.
Come on.
The.
Or one.
Well, one. Where we at? Which one are we looking?
Oh, select. Oh, shit.
Yeah, stay with them on that. We're gonna read 14 verses at a time.
Huh?
14 verses at a time. 18.
Exodus chapter 18 verse 20. Whoa. Huh? What? Huh? The. Huh? Huh? Ata wa haza hata.
Okay.
Is the alphabet here?
I was a virgin before I met you, baby.
I Tom.
You want to try it again?
Which one? The first one?
Yeah, verse 20.
Wa had
Mm-hmm.
wa ha haza. Huh?
Yeah.
Wa haza ha ta. Wa ha ta wa or wa ha ta dar.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Next one.
Yeah.
I dumb. I ata. Ha.
No. When you see how it looks like an N
Mm-hmm.
when it's closed off like that. When the N is closed, it's a cut. Like Akia.
Hakia.
No.
Oh.
When the N is closed, it's like a cut. It's a cut sound.
Okay.
And the one that's open is a cut. So it'll be Hakia,
Hakia.
cut,
Hakia ka.
yum,
Hakia come.
yum.
Oh. Hakia yum. Hakia yum. Wada.
Mm-hmm.
Hato. Hato wa.
Or,
Hato wa rat. Hata wa rat. Waha. Waha.
well,
Waha.
the,
Da.
like the.
Aita. Waha. Da. Aita. Laham.
Mm-hmm.
Ata. Hada rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yalaka.
One.
Ya. You said, huh?
You're like one.
Oh. Yalak. Come. I mean, Yalak.
One.
Oh, Yalak one. Yalak one. Baha. Wa'ata.
Mm-hmm.
Hama Asha.
Mm-hmm.
Ashar.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Ya son.
Yes.
Ya Ashan.
One.
Ya Ashan. Ya Ashayan.
One. Yeah, one.
Oh, Ya Ashawan.
Right.
Verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
Wa'ataya. Wata.
Remember the ends.
Kaza.
Right.
Kaza.
Mm-hmm.
Maka. Makakaya. Ma'aka. Han.
Hi.
Oh. I mean, Ana. I'm. Ansaya.
Anashaya.
Hanashai. I. Ya.
L.
Oh. Wa. El.
No.
Oh.
Haya.
Haya.
Yaraya.
Ya. Raya. Alahayam.
Okay.
Hanasaya.
Sha.
Oh. Hanasha. Imot. Imot. Sana I. Basha. Obaza. Ba. Ba. Taza. Ba.
That
Isaiah.
one that looks like a Y,
Uh-huh.
like a crooked Y. That's Taza.
Ba. Taza.
I.
Ba. Taza I.
Yeah.
Washanda.
Okay.
Allahum. Allahum. Sa. Saraya. Al. Allah.
You got it.
Alapayam.
Mm-hmm.
Saraya. Ma'awat.
Okay.
Saraya. Ham. Ha. Tazawam.
Ha ma sha.
Hamasha.
I.
Hamasha. I'm.
Yeah. Put it together. Hamashan.
Hamasham. Wa Sharaya. Adsa Hasharat.
I.
Oh, I Sharat. Verse 22 was Pa Taza.
One.
Pa Taza 1. Aita Ha'am Lakal Aita Wahaya
Right.
Kal
Mm-hmm.
Hadabar Hagadal
Okay.
Habai Hab Ha Oh Yabai Habai
You said it.
Oh
Ya.
Oh Ya
Ba.
Ba
Ya one.
Ya Ba Hawam
Ya ba ya one.
Haba I Oh Haba Yawam
This is I like to think of it like this. Like the little. It looks like an I, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a little apostrophe. So instead of pronouncing it like a Y, I mean like a I pronounce it like Y. That'd be ya,
Haba
wa, ya,
Haba Ya
one.
1 Haba Wa Yan 1 Halakha
Mm-hmm.
Wakal
Mm-hmm.
Hadabar
Right.
Hakatan Oh Hakatan 1 Taza
Remember the little I. Remember the little I. Ya.
Ya Taz Oh Ya Sha Pa
Pa.
Pa Da Oh Ya Sha Pa 1 Mala Ma'al Ma'alaka
Okay, you skipped
Oh Ma
that's all right. Wa, what?
Wa Nashawa Wanashawa Aita Dakat
Okay.
verse 23 I am
Mm-hmm.
Aita Hadabar Haza Haza Ha Haza
Yeah, the same letter that you read from right to left. Ha, za, ha.
Haza Dasha
Okay.
Wa Shai.
Remember that why?
Oh. Wa. Sha.
Since
Oh. Wa. Sha. Sha.
it's a sound called
Wa. Sha. Anka.
wa,
Wa.
and that y that looks like a funky Z,
Mm-hmm.
that's the tza.
Taza.
Yeah. So wa, tza,
Wa.
one.
Taza. One. Ka.
Right.
Elahayim.
Mm-hmm.
Wa. Ya. Ka. La.
Mm-hmm.
Da one. Oh. Daya.
Yeah. Kalata.
Waya. Kalata. Ahmad. Wagam.
Mm-hmm.
Kal. Ha. Amam. Hazah.
Mm-hmm.
Allah. Ma. Ma. Kamal. Ma. Kamawan. Yabao. Bashalawam. Verse 24. Waya Tazawam. Masha.
Mm-hmm.
Lakawal.
Mm-hmm.
What the.
No.
Oh. What. Ha.
Mm-hmm. And the end is closed is a ka.
Oh. Ka. Da. Now. Oh. Ha. I mean. Ka. Da. Nawa.
Kata
Ka. Da.
awam.
Nawam.
Mm-hmm.
Why. Waya. I.
Sha.
Sha. Waya Aisha.
Mm-hmm.
Ko.
Ka.
Kal.
Mm-hmm.
Ashar.
Mm-hmm.
Amar.
Right.
Verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
Waya. Waya. Abar. Abarha.
Uh-huh. Remember the end is closed off.
Oh. Waya.
Waya
Waya.
acquire.
A car.
Acquire.
A car.
Hurry with
Waya. Oh.
ya
Wa. Ya.
quara.
Wa. Ya.
Ba.
Ba. Kawa.
You know the next
Masha.
one. Mm-hmm.
Anshaya.
Yeah.
Ha. Oh. Ka. Ya. La.
Mm-hmm.
Maka. Maka. Kal.
Mm-hmm.
Ya Taza. I mean. Ya Taza Al. Ya Taza Allah.
That's it. Okay. Good.
Waya dun. Waya. Waya car.
Yes, right.
Oh. Waya. Waya Yasha Allah. Oh.
Yes, right.
Yasharala. Oh. Dan.
Okay.
Rashayam. Al. Ka. Ka. Ha. Ayam.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it. I am.
Shar. Sharaya.
Mm-hmm.
Alapayam.
Right.
Huh?
Yeah, you got it.
Sharaya.
Mm-hmm.
Mawawat. Sharaya. Hamadasarium. Oh.
At the end.
Oh. Kama. Shayam.
Yeah.
Kama. Shayam. Washaraya.
Right.
Asharat.
Shabbat.
Asharat.
Okay.
Verse 26. Washapadawa.
Wa
What?
sha pa tawan.
Washapatawan. Aita ka. Ha aman.
Ayam. Ayam.
Ha ayam. Bakal. Aita.
Mm-hmm.
Aita.
Mm-hmm.
Halabar.
Mm-hmm.
Hakasha. Yab.
Now get the last letter.
Oh, Hakashaya.
Ka. Shaka.
Hakashaha. Ya. Ya. Yaba.
Yeah.
Ya. One.
One. Mm-hmm.
Al.
You know that one.
Masha.
Mm-hmm.
Wakal.
Mm-hmm.
Hadabar.
Mm-hmm.
Ha. Haka. The one.
Mm-hmm.
Wa. Ya.
Mm.
Ashab.
Start again.
Ya.
Sha.
Yasha.
Pa.
Pa.
One.
One. Yasha. Pa. One.
Right.
Hum.
Right.
Verse 27. Wa. Wayashala. Mush.
No.
Oh.
Remember the end. It's
Waya.
closed off. Is a k.
Wayashaka.
Shut.
Oh, Wayashak. Wayashak. Wayashak.
Mm-hmm.
Masawa.
No.
Oh,
Moses, come on.
oh, Mosh, Mosha,
Sha.
Masha, Aita,
Like that.
Maita,
Remember
Ka,
the end? Remember the end?
Ka, the, Ka, the, Nawa,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Wayalak,
Mm-hmm.
Lo, Al,
Mm-hmm.
Ara, Shawa,
Remember that funky Z.
Ara, Ta, Za, Taza,
That little funky Z is a taza.
Ara, Taza,
One.
one.
Because you see the L, right?
Mm-hmm. Ara, Taza, one. Pa. Exodus chapter 19 verse 1
Oh shit, how long am I supposed to be reading?
to 14 verses.
Okay.
Read another 6 verses.
Okay.
Baha Baka
Mm-hmm.
Da Daisha
Mm-hmm.
Ha
Sha.
Haksha
Sa.
Hasha I Hasha La Sa Aya
Take your time. Look. Ha.
Ha
Sha. Sa. Ya. Shaya.
Ha Sa Saya
Okay.
La La
That funky Z.
La Taza Car La Taza Car
Ta. La. Tazat.
La Tazat
Yeah. Is that N is not closed. Okay.
Banaya
Manya.
Banya
Mm-hmm. You know this one?
Ya Taz Ya
Sha.
Oh, Yasharala.
Shalal. Yeah.
Ma'araz. Mataza.
Ma'ara.
Oh,
Taza.
Mara'ataza.
Yeah. And then
Oriana
oh,
V.
that funky C again.
Mataza. Mataza Yum.
That's right.
Oh, Mataza Rayam.
Right.
Bayawam.
Mm-hmm.
Haza.
Taza.
Haza.
Mm-hmm.
Ba. One. Ba one.
You got it.
Mida. Mida Bar.
Mm-hmm.
Sanaya.
You'll read through verse 6.
Okay.
Verse 2. Why Aisha? What? I mean, why
What? Yeah. Sa.
sa one
Right.
ma ra pa ya ayam
Mm-hmm.
why but ba what?
One. One.
Oh, ba one mother my the bar
Mm-hmm.
sai nawa. I mean sai nawa.
Mm-hmm.
Why ka nawa. I mean why ka no one
Okay.
ba ba my the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Why kanya
Make one.
why kan sa
Mm.
why does a rhyme?
No.
I mean why does
No.
oh so like yeah why
Ya.
what
Sha.
yeah
Ra. Ha.
yeah
Yashral.
oh yasha Allah
Mm-hmm.
na naya God
Mm-hmm.
ha war
Sarah.
ha war
You didn't use your own like that like Hara. Mm-hmm.
arwa
Hara.
ara
That's how I would say it. Hara.
hara. Verse 3.
Go ahead. You know this
One Wamasai. Wamasa. Allah.
No. No, go back to three.
Oh.
What?
Wa Masa. Oh. Wa Masha.
Yes, multiples.
Allah.
Okay.
Al.
Mm-hmm.
Ha'alayam. Me. Ha'alawam. Why Korah.
Right.
Allah.
Yeah.
Allah. Wa.
I like one.
Alawam.
I like one.
Oh. Ha'alawam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why?
You know this one.
Why a car? I mean, why a
Read it. Yeah.
ya
Ha.
ha
Wa.
wa
Ha.
ha?
Yahweh.
Oh, Yahweh. I thought we were on this one. I called
Yeah.
Mayan Ahar
Mm-hmm.
Lamor.
Right.
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Kawa
Mm-hmm.
Tamar
Mm-hmm.
Labat Layabat.
Yeah, qua.
Yeah. Oh, Yaquab.
Mm-hmm.
What the what the God, or what the Yad, Lai, Labai, Na,
Banana.
Labayanya, Ya, Yasha, Yasharala, verse 4, Adam, Ra, Ya, Dam, Ashar, Asaya, White, was, what,
Pronounce it. You
A,
had it right.
Ashaya,
I
Shaya,
yeah.
Daya,
Every time,
Asha,
man. Buying no verse.
Daya, Lam, my, Lam, Lama,
Remember that funky Z? What's that to
Lama, Taza, Wa, Lama, Taza, Wa, Rayam,
Remember to Ryan.
Lama, Taza, Rayam, Wa, Asha, Adam, Atcom,
I think
Adunkam, Al, Kampa,
yeah.
Kampa, ya, Na, Rayam,
Right.
Wa, Baya,
Over.
Wa, huh?
You got it.
Wa,
Ba.
Ba, Adakam,
Yeah.
Allah, ya,
Right.
verse 5, Wa, Adaya, Wa, Sama, Wa,
Okay.
Wa, my, Wa, ma, Dai,
No.
Dai,
The.
Da,
Sha.
Sha,
No.
Ma,
I won.
a 1, Dhamma, Dhamma, Dhamma 1, Baka, Bakalaya, Wasamartam, At, Aita, Barai, Baraya, Daya,
Ratia.
Bharatya,
No, you got it though. You got it right.
Wa'aya,
Nah, you got to pronounce it.
Waha, Ya, I, Ya,
Yeah.
Ya, Dayam,
Yeah.
La,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Laya, Sagala,
Okay.
Michael,
Mm-hmm.
Maka,
Right.
Ha, Mayam, I, Mayam,
Yeah. Okay. Oh, good.
Kai, Laya,
Okay.
Lakaya,
Okay. Okay.
Kai,
Yeah.
Ya,
And then the other one is like yeah.
Laya,
Mm-hmm. And then
Kal,
right.
Arise, Arise,
Remember that. Oh, this is that's another funky Z.
Ha,
You remember the Z I told you about?
Hataza,
Mm.
Ras. Verse 6. What a thumb. Da Dai Dahaya Dahaya 1 Laya Laka Malak
You got it.
oh
You got to write the person.
Kaha Nayam Wa Gawa Wa oh yeah Wa Gawa ya Kada Kadawa Kadawasha Allah ya Hada the Barayam Hada Barayam Hashar the bar the bar al Banya ya Yasharala
Right.
verse 7.
No, that's it. Let's go get that in English. We read 14 verses. There was Exodus chapter 18, verse 20. Go ahead and start in the English on verse 20.
Exodus chapter 17 verse 20.
18 and 20.
Oh, Exodus chapter 18 and 20. And thou shalt teach them ordinance and law, and shalt shew them the way wherein they must walk.
This is where it all takes place. This is where the Most High is telling them, listen to me. Don't listen to all these outside influences. To listen to these other nations that you come across. That's something that we struggle with to this day, where we don't look into the words of the Bible to find the voice of the Lord. You think that God's going to talk to you directly? He talked to Moses directly. That doesn't make you any kind of special rank that shows that you deserve to be talked to directly from the Most High. So how do we hear the Most High's voice? It's in the scriptures. That's why the scripture says that the Most High required that which is past, because the things that were mentioned in the past are what's mentioned for us to learn from. And that's why we read in these Bibles, because the ordinances, the laws, the history, the prophecy, the lifestyle, and everything that comes with it is outlined in the Bible. We don't have to go off of what I think about it. I don't have to go off of what was passed down to me verbally from my parents and their parents. What I know for sure is that the Bible is what's true, and that's what we have to stick with 1,000%. Trying to pray away from that is going to take us away from the ordinances and the laws. Go ahead.
And the work that they must do. Verse 21. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men, such as fear God, men of truth.
Sit up a little bit more and read that from the top, Baba Kashan.
Exodus chapter 18, verse 21. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men, such as fear God.
So this is what Moses was charged to do. It says that he was to outline the ordinances and the laws, to show them how they must walk and the work they must do. Because when we do things like the Sabbath service, when we go to camp, when we do community services where we take care of the homeless, that is the work that we must do. You understand? Those are the ways that we rehearse the righteous acts that determine what side of the Most High's preference that we're on. Are we on his good side, his bad side? Is determined by the work that we put in. Now, again, that is a charge that is given to able-bodied men, and that's why this scripture is so heavy. This is a scripture that you want to highlight right here, because what the ISUPK is really doing when we reach out to the masses, whether it be on social media, whether it be in public, everywhere that we're at, is to fulfill this order right here, even to this day. Whereas Moses was given the charge of looking for men that were able-bodied, that were able to put in the work, men that fear the Most High. Keep going. What does it say after such as fear God?
Men of truth.
Men of what?
Men of truth.
Men of truth. And we know the Bible is the truth. So we know that these are men that follow the Bible, that are willing to believe the Bible and to be shown the Bible, and that have a spirit that reacts to the scriptures in a way that keeps them open-minded to be able to fray away from what the world's influence has done to them their entire lives up until the point where they awaken. If it comes down to it, it's us reaching out to the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst of our captivity, so that we can come back to our heritage. And that's what we're constantly seeking, men that are willing to do that. Many are called, but few are chosen. And even still, this is something that even men that come in, they have to continuously fight to stay locked in, because this purpose has to be fulfilled for everything to come to pass and for the kingdom of heaven to be brought on earth. When you prioritize that, the Most High will take care of you. He says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything else shall be added unto you. And so this becomes our priority in life that can't be second to anything else. Go ahead.
Hating covetousness.
Hating covetousness.
Hating covetousness.
Mm-hmm.
And place such over them.
Mm-hmm.
To be a ruler of 1,000s.
And rulers of thousands. Go ahead.
And rulers of 100.
Of hundreds. Keep going.
Rulers of 50s.
Keep going.
And rulers of 10s.
Rulers of 10s. And this is where you get the rank and order structure from. An officer in the ISUPK starts off as an officer of 10s, meaning an officer of 10 times 5, which would be 50. And then from that point on, they may earn the opportunity to become an officer of hundreds. Notice that it says hundreds, right? So it goes by plural. Some fake Israelite groups will give their rank and order structure 10, and then 100, and then 1,000. But the ISUPK follows the scripture so exact that it understands that it finds the halfway point between one magnitude of order and the next, where it goes from rulers of 10s, meaning you start off as a 50 because it's 10s, right? Multiple 10s. So the halfway point between that and 100 is 50. And so from 50, it would go from rulers of hundreds. So a ruler of hundreds is not going to be 100. It's going to be between 100 and 1,000. So the middle ground is 500, and so on and so forth. Because once you reach the officer of 1,000, that's something where it's then given a half step, where going from an officer or a trooper. Think about it like this. Think about how important this is, because you're using your biblical knowledge, your know-how, to uphold a society and to counsel people that need the truth, that need the Bible, the understanding that you have in your mind and your heart. And so when you become an officer, you're multiplying your responsibility by 50 times. You understand what I'm saying? So to go from a trooper to an officer of 50 is such a huge jump. It's actually the biggest jump when you compare it scale-wise, because it's you and your family that you're taking care of, and then you have to be able to consider taking care of 50 souls or 50 families or however they want to do it, right? So that's an order, that's 50 times more. Then going from an officer of 50 to an officer of 500 is 10 times more. But what do you notice from the first jump? It's 50 times more, right? That's a lot more. And then going from 50 to 500, that's 10 times more. Now, of course, that's a lot more people. You're talking about 450 more people. So that's a huge jump, right? But as far as like scale wise, it's not as big as a jump, though it is a bigger amount of people. Going from 500 to 1,000, 500 more is added to that, right? So you're talking about basically doubling it. Going from 1,000 to 5,000 is 5 times more. So going, but you're adding another 4,000 people or 4,000 families. And so think about the responsibility that comes from that. Because if you're managing 100,000, 200,000, or 500,000 people or 1 million people, you want to have a rank and order structure so that it trickles down and then everything stays in order, because everybody's in the same mindset, where somebody can report to the one that's above them, that person can report to the one that's above them. And so that rank and order structure has withheld in many different forms to this day, because many nationalities and governments out there understand the importance of rank and order, and that's why their governments are built the way they are, and the way the militaries are constructed in the way they are. They go from squads to platoons to battalions to companies and whatever, so on and so forth, right? Whatever order it is. But our nation is an army, and that's what we came out of Egypt as. It referred to us as an army, and that's what this is explaining. Go ahead.
Verse 22, and let them judge the people of all seasons.
Mm-hmm.
And it shall be that every great matter that shall bring unto thee, but every small matter that every small matter that
They shall
Salakia,
judge.
they shall judge.
Mm-hmm.
So shall so shall it be easier for thyself.
He's telling Moses, you set up men that are righteous under you. Let them handle the small matters, and then when it's something that maybe perhaps they need a little bit of help with explaining or something of major importance that needs to be organized, let them bring those major things to you, but give them the wisdom necessary for them to handle small matters, right? If it's something simple like, oh, am I allowed to eat this? Am I allowed to eat that? They could go into the Bible and show them the dietary laws. They could show them the ceremonial laws. Those are things that are considered the milk that officers of 50, officers of 500 should be able to handle some of the simpler questions. But when it's things that are dealing with life or death situations, or things that are dealing with things that can change the entire course of the nation, let the higher ranks hear about it and see what is said, so that when that example is set, everybody gets an understanding of it. So if that's something that happens in the future, we already know more or less how it's going to be handled, because the higher ranks will make it surely known. Okay, so keep going there.
And they shall bear the burden with thee. Verse 23, if thou shalt do this thing, and God command thee, so then thou shalt be also
Able to endure.
able to endure, and all this people shall also go to their place in peace.
Mm-hmm. If we do this, then everything runs a lot smoother. We become a well-oiled machine of orders being dropped down from top to bottom, so that everybody's life is a little bit easier, rather than it being hectic and them trying to seek counsel from one person and having to wait in a long line and never getting their solution in a due time frame. You understand? So having that rank and order structure is imperative. It also is imperative for those that are of coming up in a younger rank to continue to train and build the minds of them that are under him, because and to take responsibilities and some of that burden off of him, then for him to rank up is going to be, of course, more work, but also at the same time, less work in some aspects, because those things can be passed down and taught to some other brothers. Like if I'm handling social media, someday I might not be handling social media, but I want to make sure that I begin to show my skills and things that I've learned and things that pertain to my office to people that are under me, so that they can do the things that I do. You understand? Because there may be other responsibilities that I might have in the future. So that's just an example. Keep going.
Verse 24, so Moses hearkened to the voice of his father-in-law
Mm-hmm.
and did all that he had said.
Keep going.
Verse 25, and Moses chose able men out of all Israel
Mm-hmm.
and made them heads over the people, rulers of 1,000s, rulers of hundreds, rulers of 50s, and rulers of tens.
Keep going.
Verse 26, and they judged the people at all seasons. The hard causes they brought unto Moses, but every small matter they judged themselves. Verse 27, and Moses let his father-in-law depart, and he went his way into his own land.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 19 and verse 1, Exodus chapter 19 and verse 1. In the third month, when the children of Israel were gone forth out of the land of Egypt, the same day came they into the wilderness of Sinaiah.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 2, for they were departed from
It's Sinai.
Sinai.
Mm-hmm.
For they were departed from Rephidim,
Rephidim.
and were come to the desert of Sinai, and pitched in the wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
And there Israel camped before the mount. Verse 3. And Moses went up unto God, and the Lord called unto him out of the mountain, saying, Thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel. Verse 4. Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I bare you on eagle's wings.
Right. Of course, going across the Red Sea, protected and everything like that, where the Most High is basically then setting up Moses for the next phase of of this journey that they're going on, of having to basically purge Israel from all of the influence that Egypt had done to them, but also at the same time, Jethro, his father-in-law, was the one that gave him the suggestion of setting things up in an orderly fashion. So big ups to Jethro for giving him that counsel, because it ended up working in his favor, and Moses was able to endure all the burdens of being a leader. Okay. And so that's why we say brotherhood is a weapon, because us as brothers and priests that come into this school, we do work together to help each other make this job easier, but also to be more effective and more efficient at getting the job done. Um, and now we're coming out of Egypt, and now we're starting to settle into the wilderness. Keep going.
And brought you unto myself. Verse 5. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be peculiar treasure unto me, ye above all people.
Above all people, and this is directed to the Israelites. You understand? It's specifically talking about Israel, because he says, and thus say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel, he's saying, keep my covenant, and you will be a special treasure unto me above all people. Go ahead.
For all the earth is mine.
And it all belongs to the Most High. Go ahead.
Verse 6. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests, and holy nation.
We're not dressed like this for no reason. We don't read the Lashon Kodash, and we don't say so. People are like, why are y'all so extreme? Why are y'all so, derogatory? Why do y'all have such a fierceness to yourselves? It's because we are separate from everybody else, because we're awakening to our true identity, and it naturally causes us to be holy. But the word holy means separate, and that's why people call us separatists and all these different things, and people that are anti-American and just different from everybody else. Well, anti-everything. Y'all just come against everything, and everything's got to be an argument. But that's because we're clashing against a society that wants us to go with the flow rather than to go against the grain. And that every step of the way we go against it for the sake of being righteous. Keep going.
These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel.
So children of Israel. Let's see. Go ahead and go back to the Hebrew. We're going to continue in the Hebrew. Start at verse 8. Oh, no, my bad. Verse 7.
Exodus chapter 19 and verse 7 in the Hebrew.
And read all the way through verse 20.
Wayaba Mosha Waya Kara La Zaya Kanai Kanaya Ha'im Waya Shum Lai Pa Nayam Aita Kal Hadabarayim, Hadabarayim, Ha'Allah, Ashar, Sai, Taza, Taza, Tazawa, Hayawan, Yahweh, verse 8, Waya Anawa, or Waya Anawan, Call, Ha Yadaw, Yadawan,
Okay.
Wayama, Wayamaraiwan, Ka, 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 Call,
You got it?
Ashar, Dabar, 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 Dabara, Yahweh, Na Asha, Vayasab, Mashai, Masha, Aita, Dabariya, Dabaraya, Ha'am, Ha'am, All, Yahweh. Verse 9, Vayamor, Yahweh, Al, Masha, Hanan, Mihana, Han, huh?
You got it?
Oh, Hanakaya, oh, Kaya, Hanakaya, Ba'a, Alaka, Alai, Alaka,
Yeah.
Alakaya, Ba'ab,
Okay.
Ha'anai, Ha'anan, Ha'ayanan, Ha'ab, Ha'abarwa,
Bye.
Habai,
I.
Ba'ai,
Baron.
Baran, Ba'ai, Baran, I, Aisha,
Yeah.
oh, Ya, Asha,
Yes, Maya.
Yasha, Ya, Asha, Maria,
Yasha. I.
Yasha, Ma'ai, Ha'am, Badabaraya, I'm Mak, I am Mak, Wagam, Bakal, Ya, my, Ya, Nawa, Nawan,
Yeah. I.
Wa, Ya, I,
Walloon.
Wala, Wam, La, 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 Ya, Walayam, Why, Why, Gagad, Why, Gagad, Masha, Aita, Daya, Bar, Daya, Bara, Daya, Bar, Waya, Ha'am, Al, Yahweh. Verse 10, Wayamar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, Lak, al ha'am wa ka'ad wa ka'ida dashatayam wa wakashdan
It's pronounced wa
wa ka
ka sha dam.
wa kashadam
And just put it together.
wakashad wakashadam
Mm-hmm.
wayawam
Mm-hmm.
wamahar wahakar
Mm-hmm.
waka wakaba shawan shawan
Pronounce it.
waka
Ka
ba
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 one.
one waka wakaba one
Mm-hmm.
shayam lo dam verse 11 Vayahaya na
Pronounce it.
na ka nayam
All right. There you go.
la layawam
Mm-hmm.
hush husha laya shaya
Okay.
kaya
Mm-hmm.
bayawam husha laya shaya ya radad Yahweh
Mm-hmm.
la anai la ya
Mm-hmm. You got it right. La
la
I
I
ya
ya
ya.
aya la I ya
Mm-hmm.
aya
La.
la
Oh, sorry. You're right.
kal
Mm-hmm.
ha'am
Mm-hmm.
al
Mm-hmm.
har
Mm-hmm.
shanaya
Mm-hmm.
verse 12
Mm-hmm.
wa hai ka wa kaba da
Mm-hmm.
aita ha'am
Mm-hmm.
shabai yaba
Say it again.
shabayaba
Okay.
lamar
Mm-hmm.
hai hai sha ma hai shama raiwan lakam alawat
Mm-hmm.
bahar
Mm-hmm.
wana wan wanai kaya
Yeah.
bakasha hayawan call ha hana kaya bahar mawat ya yamat yamat
Yeah.
ya
Or just pronounce it.
yawamat
Take your time. It's ya, right?
uh,
Ya, wa,
yawa
ma, ta,
mata
wam.
yamat yamat
No. It's, the first letter is ya,
ya
one,
huh
ya one,
yawan
mata.
mata Yawan Mata. Verse 13. Lo Dai
La'a.
La'a Daigal Daiga
Yeah.
Haya Dakaya Bawa
Bone. Yeah.
Yad
Mm-hmm.
Kaya Sakawal
Okay.
Yash Yashakal
Skull.
Shakal
Mm-hmm.
Yashakal
Mm-hmm. Sa.
Sa
That's a claw.
Yasakal Au Yara
Yeah. You missed.
Yara
Yeah. You missed. Yeah. Yeah.
Yaya
Huh.
Yayara
Mm-hmm.
I am Bahamaya
Okay.
I am Aisha Lo Ola
Yeah.
Aya Haya
Remember the end.
Oh
Closed.
Wag Yaka Ya Ya
There you go.
by by um Shaka
Mm-hmm.
Waya Bal Hama
Mm-hmm.
Yaha
Guy.
Ya I Lawan Bahar verse 14 Waya Rod
Mm-hmm.
Masha
Mm-hmm.
Mayan Hahar
Mm-hmm.
Al Hamam Ham
I'm.
Ham
You got it, my boy.
Waya Kadas
No.
Waya
No. You
Oh
just take it a letter at a time.
Wa
You know what that. You know what that is. Wa.
Wa
Ya.
Ya
Ka.
Ka
Da.
Da
Sha.
Sha
Now put it together.
Wa Ka Da Sha Wa Ka Da Sha
There you go.
Aita
Right there.
Hum
Mm-hmm.
Waya Wa Ya
Mm-hmm.
Ka
Mm-hmm.
Baba Shayam Shayam one
Not quite. Try it again.
Wa Ya Ka Baba
No.
Oh
Sa.
Wa Ya Ka Ba Sha one
Right. Put it together then.
Wa Ya Ka Ba Sha one
Okay.
Wa Ka Ba Shayam one
Mm-hmm.
Shayam
There you go. That's perfect.
Shayam Latam
Okay.
verse 15 Wayamar
Mm-hmm.
Al
Mm-hmm.
Wa Miham Haya Yawan
Yeah.
Naka Nayam
Okay.
La Aisha
Sha.
Lasha Lo Sayat
Hey, shot.
Sai Wasad La Aisha Lo Shayat
Pronounce each letter. Once you pronounce each letter, then
La
you like can put it together. So
La
it will be like la,
La
sha,
Sha
la,
La
sha,
Sha
da.
Da
Now you
La
put it together.
La Aisha La Sha La Sa
La.
La.
Sha.
Sha.
La.
La.
Shat.
Shat.
Shata.
La. Shata.
Yeah. Something like that.
Ya. Mayam. Ya. Mayam. Al. I. Ga. Shawan. Al. Aisha. Shah. Verse 16. Vayahaya. Vayawan. Hasha. La. Shaya.
Shut again.
Ha.
Sha.
Sha. La.
Ya.
Ya.
Shaya.
Shaya. Hasha. La. Haya. Shaya. Ba. Haya.
You got it.
Habakor. Haya. Kal. Qualat. Wa. Ba. Ra. Kayam.
Yeah. Put it together.
Waba Ra Kayam.
Rock you.
Barakyam.
You got it.
Wa Nayan.
One.
Oh, wa Anan. I mean, wa I one. Kabad. Al. Ahar. Wa Ka. Wa. Wa. Sa. Sha. Har. Hazak. Maid. Waya. Ha. Waya. Ha.
The end is closed.
Oh, yeah. Via car rod.
Right.
Via car rod. Kal. Han. Ashar. Bama. Kad. Naya. Verse 17. Via wa. Shaya.
No, that's that funky Z.
Oh, yeah. Via Taza.
Why? Yeah.
Via wa Taza. Ma Shah. Af. Hamd. Allah. Ka. Rat.
Yeah.
Alahayim. Mayim.
Yeah.
Hama. Ha. Oh, Hamaka. Naya. Waya. Waya. Ka. Ya. Waya. Waya. Ta. Ta.
Yeah.
Ya.
Taza.
Taza. Sha. One.
That's good.
Waya. Taza. Sha. One. Waya. Taza. Sha. One.
Okay.
Ba. Da. Wa. Taza. Wa. Da. Dayat.
The end is closed.
Oh. Waba. Da. Waba ka. Da. Ya. Ya.
Is Pataka Daya.
Bada ka. Dayat. Hahar.
Right.
Verse 18. Wayar.
Okay.
Shanaya. Osan.
One.
One. Kawa.
One.
Kawan. my pa panya, my panyan, Ashar, Yarad, Allah, Yahweh, Bara, ba, Basha, Baisha, Waya Al, Asanawa, Ashanawan, Ka Ashan, Haka, Haka, Kai Basan, Haka, Haka, Bashan, Hakabashan, Waya Hai, Waya Karad, Kal, Ahar, Ma'ad, Mad. Verse 19. Waya Haya, Kawal, Hasha wa Ha'ar, wa Alak, wa Hazak, Ma'ad, Masha, wa Yatabar, wa Alahayim, ya ya none one, wa ya nanam one, wa Kawal. Verse 20. Wa Yarad, Yahweh Al Har Sanawa Al Ra'as Ahar Waya Kara Yahweh Lamasha Al Rasa Rasha Ahar Waya Al Masha. Verse 21.
What are we reading to, officer?
No, that's it for that. Go ahead and go to the English now. You started at verse 7.
Exodus chapter 19, verse 7. And Moses came and called for the elder of the people and laid before their faces all these words which the Lord commanded him.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 8. And all the people answered together and said, All that the Lord hath spoken we will do. And Moses returned the words of the people unto the Lord. Verse 9. And the Lord said unto Moses, Lo, I come unto thee, and a thick cloud, that the people may hear when I speak with thee, and believe thee forever. And Moses told the words of the people unto the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 10. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go unto the people and sanctify them today and tomorrow, and let them wash their clothes and be ready against the third day. For the third day the Lord will come down in the sight of the people upon Mount Sinai. Verse 12. And thou shalt set bounds unto the people and round about, saying, Take heed to yourselves that ye go not up into the mount, or touch the border of it. Whosoever toucheth the mount shall be surely put to death.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 13. There shall not an hand touch it, but he surely be stoned or shot through, whether it be a beast or a man, it shall not live when the trumpet soundeth long, they shall come up to the mount. Verse 14, and Moses went down from the mount unto the people and sanctified the people, and they washed their clothes. And
What
verse
verse you on
15,
again?
verse 15.
Oh, read that. Keep going.
And he said unto the people, be ready against the third day. Come not at your wives.
What does that mean? Come not at your wives. What do you think that means? It means don't get unclean. Do you understand?
God.
There's a very important aspect of our people that we tend to we tend to be a very cleanly people, and when it comes to something being sacred like a visitation from the Lord, they're very strict about making sure that nothing gets contaminated, that nothing gets touched that's not supposed to be touched. You understand? And so, of course, when that trumpet sounds, like just like how we're doing right now during the Sabbath service is no different in the sense of being clean for the Sabbath service. You understand? Not at your wives, meaning don't drop no seed of copulation. These are laws that we go into later on when we outline. It's more of the Old Testament laws. The seed of copulation, meaning don't come to the Sabbath service unclean, whether it be self-inflicted or from a woman. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, brothers have different reasonings as to how certain things take place. But what I will say is this: that's something that you want to honor because that's something that was honored back then. Is our culture to be clean on the Sabbath. If I have a wife, I'm not going to lay with her beyond anything more than just a cuddle or so Friday night because I know the next day I have important duties to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just a part of my life. I'll make sure that they have that expectation going in that don't try to interrupt it, don't try to pull no fast one on me or anything like that. And so this is being echoed from the very beginning of when we first received the law because Moses is being shown all of it. What the heck is going on over there? Don't worry about it. Keep going.
Verse 16, and it came to pass on the third day in the morning that there were thunders and lightnings, and a thick cloud upon the mount, and the voice of the trumpet exceeding loud, so that all the people that was in the camp trembled. Verse 17, and Moses brought forth the people out of the camp to meet God with God, and they stood at the nearer part of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 18, and Mount Sinai
Mm-hmm.
was altogether on a smoke, because the Lord descended upon it in fire, and the smoke thereof ascended as the smoke of a furnace,
Mm-hmm.
and the whole mount quaked greatly.
Just the presence of the Lord coming upon it was like unto a fire descending on the entire mountain. Okay. It says the smoke thereof ascended as the smoke of a furnace, and the whole mount quaked greatly, just from the presence of this light or this flame, this entity. Go ahead.
Verse 19, and when the voice of the trumpet sounded long, and waxed louder and louder, Moses spake, and God answered him by a voice.
Keep going.
Verse 20, and the Lord came down upon Mount Sinai on the top of the mount, and the Lord called Moses up to the mountain of the mount, and Moses went up.
We'll continue this in the Hebrew. But this is so heavy because just the presence of the Most High can kill you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, just like you know how when you think of like a nuclear bomb, like in like a movie, the first thing that happens is that flash, where even just looking at it can make you go blind. You know what I'm saying? The imagine a magnitude beyond that by like a million or whatever, you know what, the infinite amount of power that the Most High could present himself as. Not and you know maybe he's even holding himself back because just the presence could actually destroy the entire planet. But I'm just saying, like, there's a power that is felt, and the children of Israel felt that presence there, and Moses was called up to go meet with the Lord at the top of the mountain. And then in the next verse, it's going to clarify why he wanted Moses only to go up there. Okay. So let's go back to the Hebrew. Go ahead and read. We're gonna read 21 verses, and that'll finish it out. So you're gonna read for the rest of this chapter. I'll let you know shortly how many verses in the next chapter you're gonna go to.
Vayamar Yahweh al Masha 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 Rad Ha'ad Bayam Pan Yar Ya Ha Ha Ya Ha Ha Shawa one Yahweh La La Rawat Awat Wanapal Na'im Mayan no one Ra'ab verse 22 Wagan Haka Haka Ka Hanayam Ha Na Ka Asham Al Yahweh Ya Da Ka Da Shawa one Payan Ya Paras So
That's that fun. That's another. That's that funky.
why
Z.
Oz
I mean, yeah. That's only what.
Bayam Yahweh
Mm-hmm.
verse 23 Vayamar Masha Al Yahweh La'ah Yakal Ha'am La'al La'alat Al Har Shanaya Kai Ya At Har Ha'al Ha Dao Da Ya Hayata Banawa Lamor Hagabal Hagabal Aita Hahar Haga Da Dawa
Okay.
verse 24 Wayamar Allah Yahweh Lak Rad Wa Alaya Daya Ada Wa Ha Rawan I am Mak Wahaka Wahaka Wanayam Wahaam Al Yah Yaha Arshawan
Rawan.
Arwan Shawa one
I.
oh why oh what I Bayada Al Yahweh Paimwa
Next one.
Yaparais
Funky Z.
Za
That's a funky Z.
oh why Taza.
Oh yeah. You got it right. First.
Waya pa ra taza. Wa.
Oh, Tuza.
Oh taza.
Yeah.
Wa pa taza.
Yeah.
Bayam.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 25. Waya rad. Mosha. Al. Ha'am. Wayamar. Ahal. Alahayim. Verse 26. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 1.
That was the end of this chapter, sir.
Go ahead, keep going. You're gonna go through verse. Oh, dang, what did I say it was 16. You're gonna go all the way to 16 in this chapter.
Waya the bar.
Now it's gonna get a little repetitive because it's gonna start listing the laws. Okay, so just kind of get into that flow. Once you know how to pronounce it, say it strong.
Elahayim. Aita. Kal. Hadabarayim. Ha'Allah. Lamar. Verse 2. Hanakaya. Yahweh. Hala. Hakaya. Hashar. Hawa. Shah. Oh yeah. Hanwa. Taza. Da. Yaka. Wa. Hawa. Taza. Da. Aka. Ma'araz. Zaza. Oh,
That's another funky white.
Ma'ara Taza.
There's another one.
Mari. Aish.
No.
Wait, which one are we on?
Egypt.
Egypt. Oh, Ma'ash. Rai.
No.
Oh,
No, the funky Z, bro.
Mataza. Ra.
Mm-hmm.
Ra. Mataza Ra. I am.
Yeah, that's a rhyme.
Matazarayim.
Mm-hmm.
Maya. Bayat. Abba. The. Ya. I am. But I am. Verse 3. Lo. La'a. Haya. Laka. Elahayim. Ha'arayim. Al. Hana. Ya. Verse 4. Lo. Ola'a. Ta. Ta. Asha. Ya. Tasha. The Laka. Pasawan. Waka. Dama. Nawa. Oh, Dama. Na. Damawa. Naka. Masha. Mashamayim. Wayashar. Barat. Bamaya. Bama. Waisha. Barataza. Maya.
You remember this one?
My da.
And it's closed.
Ka. At. Wayashar. Ba. Ma. Wayam. Wata. Kawat. La Arataza. Verse 5. Lo La Daisha Da Ka Wa Ya Laham Wallo Wala'a Da'aba Da'aba Dayam Da'i Ba Dayam Kaya Hanakai Yahweh El Alahaika Alahaika Elahakia Al Kana Paka Awan Abat Al Banayam Al Sai Shalasayam Shayam Wa Al Ra'abayam Las Lashanaya Lashanaya. Verse 6. Wayasha Hasad Payam La Wahabaya Labaya Wala Sa La Wala Wala Shamira Masha Wa. Oh yeah. My Taza Wa Da. Yeah. Verse 7. La Wa La'a Daisha Dashaya Ata Sham Yahweh Elaka Lashaya. Oh, Kaya Lashawan Kaya La'a Yana Kaya Yahweh Aita Ashar Yasha Oh Yasha Aita Shamawa Lashawa. Verse 8. Zakawar Aita Yawam Hashabat Aita Hashabata. Oh, Lakadashawa. Verse 9. Sha'at Shasta Yabayam Da'ibad Da'ibad Wa'ashaita Kal Malakta. Verse 10. Wayawam Hasha Bai Ya I Sabbath Yahweh Elaka La'a Da'asha Kal Malaka Ata Wabayanka Wabayanka Waba I Waba I Daka Abdaka I Daka Wa'ama Wa'ama Daka Wabaham Daka Wagaraka Ashar Baisha Roka. Verse 11. Kaya Shashat Yamayam Asha Yahweh Aita Hashamayam Wa'at Ha'arataza Haita Hayawam Wayat Kal Ashar Mayam Wayana Bayawam Hasha Bayai Hashabayai Hashabaya I Hashabaya I Al Khan Barak Yahweh Aita Yawam Hashabat Waya Kadashaiwa 1 Wakadashaya 1 verse 12 Kabad Aita Abaka Abayaka Wa'at Ayambaka Lama Lama 1 Rakawan Yamaka Al Ha'adama Ashar Yahweh Allah Haikaya Nawadayan Nawan La'ak verse 13 La'a Dara Shaya Dara Taza Dara Tazaka verse 14 La'a Daina Apa verse 15 Lo the La'a Daga Nawab verse 16 Lo the La'a Da'anaya Bara'aka Ida Shakar verse 17 that's end of 16
Yeah, stop at 16. Go ahead and get that in English. It was at the end of the previous chapter. First, you stop at like 20. I think it was 20, right? Started verse
21 Exodus chapter 19 and verse 21 and let the priests also which come near to the Lord sanctify themselves, lest the Lord break forth upon them. Verse 23 and Moses said unto the Lord, the people cannot come up to Mount
Did you read verse 21?
Sinai.
Read verse
La.
21. Yeah, read verse 21.
Exodus chapter 19 and verse 21. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go down, charge the people, lest they break through unto the Lord to gaze, Salakia, and many of them perish.
That goes what I'm saying. The Most High's presence is enough to kill somebody. If they so much as gaze upon the Most High, and that whatever form He took for that purpose, for that for that moment, was enough to destroy them. That's why the Most High was telling them, make sure that they don't be trying to sneak up here and catch a peek. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna see what happened. Go ahead.
And let the verse 22, and let the priests also which come near to the Lord sanctify themselves, lest the Lord break forth unto them.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 23, and Moses said unto the Lord, the people cannot come up the Mount Sinai, for thou chargest us, saying, set bounds upon the mountain, about the mount, Salakia, and sanctify it. Verse 24, and the Lord said unto him, away, get thee down, and thou shalt come up, thou and Aaron with thee, but let not the priests and the people break through to come up unto the Lord, lest he break forth upon them. Verse 25, so Moses went down unto the people and spake unto them.
Go ahead.
Chapter 20 and verse 1. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 1. Salakia. And God spake all these words, saying, verse 2, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Verse 3, thou shalt have no other God before me. Verse 4, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Verse 5, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity, Salakia, of the father upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
This is a very, very, very important scripture when you're going into the reincarnation or regeneration scriptures, because he says that I am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. And it's saying that because it's telling you that, in essence, those people in the third and fourth generation after them is them, because of the way that we come back throughout our generations. You understand? And so it's important for us to set up ourselves and set up our families and set up our tribes to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to stay within your tribe. It may be within your family lineage, or it may not be. It depends, because some brothers didn't have sons. You understand? But we do have plenty of Zebulonites, Issacharites, all the other tribes, right? So that's something you have to keep in mind. What you're doing right now when you're investing your spirit for the future of not just yourself, but your entire lineage, your entire family, your entire people. You have to look at the bigger picture to really appreciate what this truth really means for our people. And going back to the very beginning, the Most High has given Moses these laws, and he's telling him, he says, I brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Now he's starting to list them. Verse 3 starts when he's actually listing the laws. But go ahead, keep going.
Verse 6, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
We want the Most High's mercy, not his judgment. So we have to be fearful of the Most High in respect to keeping his laws. Go ahead.
Verse 7, thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless, that taketh his name in vain.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 8, the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Yeah, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy, and that's exactly why he told them before we go into the presence of the Lord to sanctify themselves, to clean themselves, to not go unto their women, right? And so it's the same thing during the Sabbath day. Keep it holy, keep it sanctified, keep it separate. Treat it like it is the priority in your life and not pleasure or not any kind of distraction. You understand? Because when it comes to serving the Lord, it again goes with what was told to Moses, that we were valuable men that stepped up to the plate, that understood the work that needed to be done. And that's why you have the rank that you are, whether you're a trooper, whether you're an officer, whether you're a captain, general, any of those, that we have work to do. Go ahead.
Verse 9, 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 10, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Mm-hmm.
In it thou shalt not do any work, thou shalt nor thy son,
Mm-hmm.
nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant,
Mm-hmm.
nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
Right. So not even your cattle are grazing the ground on a Sabbath day. Now, of course, the Sabbath day is made for man. You understand? And so you try not to take it to the extreme, to the point where you're not even going to light a flame. Like here we are burning the incense, and they want to say that you can't put any work in, you can't cause no energy. That's not necessarily the extreme of what it's saying. What it's saying is that no servile work, no paid work, understand, is to be done on the Sabbath day. So that's what it's talking about. Go ahead.
Verse 11, Slakia. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that's in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it.
And hallowed it. Go ahead.
Hallowed it. Verse 12, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee.
You know, people that take care of their parents tend to live longer, and that's not a coincidence. It's because the law says so. For those of you that give your parents a hard time and are always causing them headaches and always bringing wrath upon them or talking back to them, it's no surprise when things go bad and go south for them, because because the Most High is telling you straight up, honor your father and mother that you may live long. You understand? That's something that we should naturally have. It shouldn't even have to be a law, but it's a law. You understand? It's there for a reason. Because some of our people don't appreciate their parents or hold grudges against their parents. You know, and I understand that to an extent, especially for those that grew up without one of their parents. But when we understand that the law is in the scriptures that are given to us, or to outline a way for us to live a better and healthier life, we got to be able to look past our own personal vendettas against whoever harmed us, right? Some people have parents that weren't very virtuous growing up. Some people have parents that were not good spiritual leaders growing up. And you have to learn to forgive them for that, because with comes the understanding of all of the things that have happened to prevent us from knowing the truth, and, you know, for generations to have not known the truth. We can't hold that grudge against them. We can't treat them like they're nothing. We still should honor them, because they're the ones that are the reason why we have the chance to be here to work on our spirit. So we have to show some respect to that. And in doing so, the Most High will make your life live longer because of it. Go ahead.
Verse 13, thou shalt not kill. Verse 14, thou shalt not commit adultery. Verse 15, thou shalt not steal.
Mm-hmm. We know these laws: don't kill, don't commit adultery, thou shalt not steal. These are the ones that most people will remember when they think of God's laws. Of course, there's many more that are to be added to this, but that's the where it begins, right? Those are the ones that we can all agree on. People try to say the law's done away with. Well, are you saying to do away with thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal? Because honestly, I see a whole lot of that happening in our communities. And because you let one line get crossed, now all of the lines get crossed. You understand? And so the only way for us to actually take things back to the other side of the line is to bring all of it to the other side of the line and hold on to all the laws, to not compromise on any of those. We have to hold fast to that which is true and not let any influences keep us from honoring the Most High and fulfilling our purpose as servants of the Lord on this earth, servants of righteousness, servants of sanctification. Go ahead.
Verse 16, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor.
We're going to end it at that. Don't lie. Don't commit adultery. Don't steal. You know what I'm saying? Don't kill. Don't do none of these things that the Most High is telling us clearly that we shouldn't do, because that makes us the same level as all the other nations that are out there. And we're supposed to be above all people that are on the face of the earth. That's why Israel specifically is given these laws, because they're the ones that can actually fulfill it. These other nations, they try to take on the role of Israel. They can't fulfill these laws the way the real children of Israel were made to do. They may pretend so. They may talk about some nice things in the Christian church and the Muslim, in the Catholic church and things like that, but they don't actually bother trying to dive into it to keep all of it. They pick and choose what they want to do. But now's not the time to be half-stepping. Now's the time to actually come back to the scriptures and to fulfill God's law, statutes, and commandments as one nation of people, the children of Israel, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians. So with that, Amajim. Go ahead and blow the horn. We gotta cover the scroll. Grab that side and slide it over a little bit because it's too far that way. Grab that side. That's good. All right, with that again, a majim, sar, which means to turn. The Hakadam, which means to face towards the east. And what we're going to do is we're going to finish with the Lord's Prayer and the last one for Dash. Go ahead. Yahweh. Oh, up and down. That's the anointing prayer. Go one over. There you go.
All right. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abinau. Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Shemka. Yahweh. Malakaka. Taba'ah. Ratzaka. Hayah. Asha. Baratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathalanawa. Lakam. Kal. Yawam. Wasalakanawa. Kabawatnawa. Asalaknawa. Kabawatinawa. Wala'ah. Taba'ayanawa. Banasai 1. Abal. Hawashayanawa. Mayan. Rai. Hayah. Makah. Hamalakwa. Wa'allah. Wa'alaparat. La'awalamium. Aman. Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. All right, with that, Amaya, looks like Yasar. Turn to face the front again. And at this time, what we're going to do is we're going to salute the scroll. So go ahead and turn face towards me. Yahweh Shemi Al Shabrak, yeah.
Yahweh Shem Shabbat. Yeah.
Trade with him real quick.
Yahweh Shem Shabbat. Yeah.
Go ahead and set it down. Careful with it. All right. Now at this time, we're going to turn and face the brothers for one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amadrim Shabbat, Amadrim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatham, Yad Yamatap. Sar, we're going to turn and face the sisters for one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amadrim Shabbat, Amadrim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Yad Yamatap. Dismiss.